What's up, guys? How you doing today? It is a beautiful Sunday. Um, I went to the store, and I think I've talked about this a little bit before. Have you ever just people watched? And like sometimes I personally go to the store and I'll sit in the car and just kind of just people watch. Everything from, this is for my own entertainment. Maybe I'm nuts, I don't know. I like to just see the people get out of their car, moms and daughters, old couples, the bearded old guys, you know, mom and pa kettle, whatever. It's just, the yuppies, everybody. Just get out of their car, make their way, just to get an idea, again, for my own entertainment, to get an idea of what their life could possibly be like. And I could be wrong. I'm just trying to see who's in a hurry, who's anxious, who does double takes, who like touches, what's it called? The obsessive compulsive. They touch something 5 times before they leave or something crazy like that. I forget what that's called. I know one of you guys know that. But all kinds of just plain people watch. And I'll sit there for like at least a half hour to an hour. Just watch. Just watch the cycle of the types of people, the colors, sex, everything. Just see who's coming and going, the time of the day. And it doesn't mean anything. I have spare time. But I think it's fascinating. I love analyzing people. I really do. I love your stories too. You guys, you always come back and you say, oh, I got a story for you. And it's awesome. And I try to read them all. Absolutely. I either give you a thumbs up or a heart or something, really good stuff. But drop those comments, guys. And I'm just saying, what do I get out of it, Phil? Well, I like to learn about the world, not just people. And I know it's just a microcosm of a speck of what's going on, because you really can't, well, not that you can't tell, but you can tell such a minute issue or solution of where someone is and what they're doing in their life. But I will say, a lot of the trends, a lot of the stigmatisms, we'll say, a lot of the habits, they're out there for a reason. Just saying. They are. And I'm not going to get into it. That might be a little racist. We don't want to go there. But they're out there for a reason. And it's fascinating. I really think the study of the human being. And I'll be honest, I think a little bit outside the box. And I'll sit there and I'll say, that person's head is shaped really weird. And I'll go, if you took an alien's head, and this is just me because I'm bored, okay, so follow me. If you took a general like E.T. alien head, big eyes, narrow face, big head, and I go, I wonder if that's an alien under that skin. And I know, I'm crazy. Call me crazy. I want to hear one of you guys at least say, yep, Phil, you're nuts. But this is the stuff I think about sometimes because I like to go off the path. And trust me, we could go down some rabbit holes. I want to hear your rabbit hole stories too. But, so I think about that shit and I go, I know there's someone out there going, when do you have time to think about this stuff? Well, I do. I enjoy it. I like going to the rabbit hole, mulling around the rabbit hole, but not going too far into it because I don't want to fall in, and trust me, you can get lost. That's just theoretically talking. But I enjoy it. And did you ever see somebody like, I have seen a couple times, one person, and I hate to be mean, that just looks decrepit. I'm not saying crotchety. This person, every once in a while, I see a person that looks decrepit. As in, remember the Men in Black movies where there was a guy who, I think he either put someone else's skin on or something like that, and that's what he did. He was trying to fit into it, and his skin's all hanging off and stuff. Every once in a while, I see a person like that, and I go, huh, that looks familiar, because my mind starts working, and it's like, oh man, that's super interesting. Or have you ever seen, I know they're called albinos, and if I have any albinos, God bless you, but you see some of these people, if you look into the possibility of the ETs and different races that are out there, or I think already living on our planet, we just don't see them. For whatever reason, millions of reasons, like for instance, the white long-haired people, they got white eyes, white skin, very pale, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Viking type, really tall, big, but they're all pale. I forget what they're called. I know some of you guys who have watched, not Lost in Space, what's that radio station early in the morning with, I can't think of his name. He does all the space aliens and stuff like that. And all that kind of stuff fascinates me. But anyways, reeling the story back in. It's just, that stuff fascinates me. And I want to know. And I believe it's not outer space. I do believe in mermaids, number one. Because who the hell's down there? You see all these pictures, you don't know what's real, what's not. And with AI, oh my God, I see so much stuff, and I go, I'm not always can tell, but I can kind of tell what's AI and what's not, because it's not quite perfect. Or when you see a picture of AI, like say a female's stomach, and say it's a bodybuilder, and you know how the stomach reacts to certain things, there should be ripples and this and that. Sometimes there's not, and I'll go, huh, that's AI, because she's too goddamn big. And you see all that kind of stuff. And all I'm saying is, have you ever just people watched for your own entertainment? I want to hear if I'm the only one doing it, or maybe I'm the psycho. I don't know. I think I'm a pretty normal guy, just killing a Sunday, doing whatever. But let me know, guys. Appreciate all of yous. Back with some more stuff.